Hello! Today we're going to show you how to begin to design your serious game or app using a tool I developed many years ago called DesignBox. The principle behind DesignBox is to create 4 sets of constraints that will force you to focus your creative genius within the box, because innovation loves constraints. The first thing we do is draw a box. We then label each side of the box with a type of constraint we need to have: technology, audience, aesthetics, and then the question, problem, and mechanics. We then focus on each one of these to further define the constraints we are dealing with. You should write all these constraints outside the box to remind you what the constraints are. First, we will look at the questions we are trying to answer, the problems we are trying to solve, and the mechanics we think would be most effective to do this. Following the problem episode's guidelines will enable you to nail this side of the box. Then we focus on audience. Are they elderly with limited computer skills, digital native teenagers? Are they people with specific diseases or health problems? Are they professionals using this in the normal course of their work? The understanding of the audience should be fully understood using ethnographic research, personas, and experience maps that we discussed in previous episodes. Then we decide on the technology. Here we must decide what platforms our game or app will be used on: smartphone, tablet, Android, iOS, native apps, or mobile web. What about the programming languages? What about peripheral devices like activity monitors or other medical devices or cars, etc.? Then we look at aesthetics. What do we want the look and feel to be like? Can we identify other games or apps that represent the aesthetics we think will be appropriate? Do the colors need to be warm or cold? What kind of theme should we follow? The text, large or small? What about graphic images? Can they be cartoons or photorealistic? How much time does the user have to play? How do we want the user to feel while playing the game? A key priority is to use aesthetics to emotionally connect the audience with the experience you're trying to create. Once you define the constraints, you then start the ideation process to come up with ideas for your game that you write inside the box. Come up with as many ideas as you can. Don't judge or critically evaluate them at this time. Just throw them in the box. Riff off of the ideas that someone else has already put in the box to expand upon it and improve it. After you have exhausted all your ideas and reached a point of saturation, take a picture of what you've got and then erase the board and start over. You may want to modify some of your constraints before you start over. Don't come up with the same old ideas. Try to be original with new ones. I often find that trying to make associations with random words or ideas can be a great catalyst to come up with unique and creative new ideas. Once you've done this a couple of times, take the ideas you've created and now sort through them. Combine like or similar ideas and select those you think are best. Then try to further develop them and lock in on your key design elements for your game. This will obviously change and morph as you move forward, but it's the best way I've found to get the process started. Click on this link for your assignment and extra resources to help you complete that assignment. Good luck!